tipping the scales just under 3,700 pounds. Neat little kind of 21-foot narrow body tandem axle, lightweight, easy tow and fun finder coming in on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And overall, pretty happy with what I see. The skin is gleaming. It's been very well kept. I haven't really detected anything that gives me even a, not even like, oh well, here's a minor little thing. It looks good. It's all here. Also, kind of a feather in the cap of first-timers, there's a lot of accessories included in here, including the previous owner's load leveling and anti-sway hitch, which is something you're definitely going to want and now don't have to purchase because it's included. And I actually think these might have been a little bit ahead of their time, because the cruiser fun finders of today, nothing wrong with them, they're a completely different animal. Like it's almost like the entire series literally got restarted, because there's nothing similar between what you see here and the current generation of fun finder. So what are we looking at? This is actually, when I say ahead of its time, this is very similar to sort of what you'd see maybe in a Winnebago Micro Mini. If a Micro Mini Winnebago and a Coachman Apex Nano had a baby, this is kind of what it would be. It's 7.5 wide. It has that lighter interior like you find on a Winnebago. It's completely laminated. I mean, the roof, the floor, the walls, the slides, everything, all laminated on this. And if you're worried about me pounding down the roof, how is that at all even remotely similar to me walking on the roof? I've had people criticize me for that, and I think it's because they don't understand the real world, you know, application of using an RV versus like tapping a wall or whatever. Anyway, walk around front queen, which is awesome in a little camper like this, and that's where that 7.5 wide body comes in. Also see carpetless and ventless flooring. Very easy cleaning model here. Storage below the bed that is separate inside now, and there is a front windshield there, or pardon me, front window, which is a different thing, with a weather shield, but the shield is what helps keep it protected right there. As we swing over here, one of the neat things on this floor plan is it's got a sofa slide, and it's a floor flush sofa slide. Most builders of a floor plan like this, the wheel well sticks up so much that that's not a floor flush slide. And what that means is if you wanted to swap that out for like different chairs, recliners, a theater seat, you can actually do that. If it's an above the floor slide, you really can't. And I like the way that the symmetry of that slide out, I've always found very appealing in these fun finders when they come in used here at Haylett Brokers or Haylett RV down the street. The little corner kind of cabinets, I think, are great. The sofa over here has a bit of a Dinofa effect with that fold-away guest table, which is something a lot of brands do very successfully in today's world. TV, small. You could always upgrade that, but the fact is it's in the right spot, and it can pivot around if need be. That's a DVD stereo. This was made a little bit before Bluetooth kind of penetrated the marketplace. Still has central air. Great spring, summer, fall camper. And if you look at the little shape and radius work around that overhead cabinet, I like how nothing in this is just straight flat necessarily. Everything has a little shape, a little character, maybe some stainless, a little shine. It all kind of breaks it up a little bit. Also, the control panel on the side of that cabinet right by the entry door has a handy battery disconnect plunger. So if you want to make sure that parasitic load is not eating your batteries alive just when the RV's in storage for spring, summer, fall, you can. In the winter, it's a good idea to take that battery off, of course. Over here in the bathroom, actually pretty happy with what I see. Simple but effective. I like the full surround paneling and a skylight above. Plenty of leg room there for your legs, even if you're tall like me. And the medicine cabinet and everything is angled, so that like the medicine cabinet, the sink, you can actually stand in the bathroom and be very comfortable and not have to be like halfway in or out. Now down below here, that like blank section of the wall, that's a chunk of outside storage. But it makes sense because you have to get on your hands and knees in the bathroom to get to it. And I don't know. I just don't think a lot of people are all about that life. But right here, you can see that there is a huge bonus chunk of storage. And the previous owners put some shelves in there around the corner to really maximize this. So whether it's linen space, toiletries, anything you want, plenty of space in here for it. And all of the hardware, like the hidden hinges on this, the latches, everything feels good. It's all operating as you would want it to. It doesn't feel like it's loose or worked over or banged up. We already peeked in that pass-through compartment. We saw the hitching, some of the accessories included in there, and it's easy to see that it's smaller when it's sitting next to something like a Cardinal fifth wheel, but it is both lower in height and more narrow in width. So ideal for like SUV towing at only 3,700 pounds dry weight. It leaves you plenty of room for cargo and still great for appropriate tow package SUVs. Slam latch baggage doors with protected hinges helps keep the weather out and helps keep that stuff operating properly. And look at this, as I run down the sidewall here, the gleam and the sheen on this skin. This has to have been not only cared for with regularity, but also it had to have been stored out of the weather, whether it was under a cover or like in a garage or a barn, I don't know, but it was, there's just no way this thing was just left in the sun unattended all day long. Pardon the mailbox right here. If you need to, you could walk on the roof. Again, with this fully laminated structure, that should not be a problem. And behind your power awning here, an interesting little pocket. Remember how I said below that bathroom storage, there was an extra chunk of, well, outside storage. And it's a neat little, it's not a camp kitchen, but it's almost, you know. It's got the little outside grill right here that can just mount on this handy little rail. But if we peek inside here, you see it's actually got household and TV outlets. If you wanted to, you could almost make your little outdoor entertainment station. You know, the one thing I didn't look at? They look all right from here, but let me get a little closer and look at the tires with you. I don't see any weather checking. I don't see any dry rot or anything like that. Also, equal flex suspension system. If the camera ever takes, there we go. So if you don't know what that is, basically it's a rubber shock dampening system. And if you hit a bump on the road, or if you have to hit the brakes, the trailer's inclined to do this front to back herky-jerky nonsense, and it will dampen that so much. It really improves the ride and handling on this. The other thing, on a narrow body, on a short floor plan, and with tandem axles, this has very light tongue weight. It will be an easy tower and goer. So give us a call here at Haylett RV Brokers, whether it's hitching, pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything between. Give us a call, because we do it all. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.